Well, good afternoon, everyone. Happy Saturday. I think it's Saturday. Is it Saturday? I hope it's Saturday. Yeah, welcome to another day with Larry and Plum Travelers. My name of my channel is Plum Travelers. My channel is basically all about inspiring those with disabilities to get out there and travel the world. Both my wife and I we're on disability and stuff, but we love travel and think it's a very important part of life to get out there and learn and all that kind of stuff and explore and see new things and stuff. And so, yeah, so this is the name of my channel. I go live every Thursday evening at 10 p.m. Eastern or 7 p.m. Pacific. And I basically talk about everything, basically travel. Mainly right now, I'm into cruising and stuff like that. So, a lot of my stuff's about cruising and stuff. But I'm also into camping. I'm also into RV life. I have a van that I would like to set up, and I'm actually working on getting it all set up. Not necessarily like a full-time RV or van life living, but I wanted to be able to travel with that because I have a fear of sleeping in a tent now, because where I live here in Powell River, British Columbia, there's a lot of black bear here. And we do sometimes get grizzly bear down in our town here, and it gets a little freaky on the head trying to sleep at night. And so I'm choosing now that I want to go camping in a van where it's a little bit safer. So anyway, that's what my channel is all about. If you are new here, and please, I'm just asking if you could please hit the subscribe button. While you're at it, hit the bell notification. That way there you can be notified whenever new content's coming out. I got my whole past, I just come back from a group cruise last month. This is where I met my friend Kenny here that you can see on the screen. I can't wait to tell my story about Kenny and stuff like that. So yeah, if you could do that. Also, if you get any value out of what we are sharing here today, please give the feed a thumbs up. This triggers the algorithm to share our content to more people, which helps us to grow. It's very much appreciated. And that goes along for any channel that comes in here or you see. Please consider giving them all a thumbs up, right? It helps out their channel tremendously. There's a lot of hard work that goes into putting on shows. Actually, sometimes it costs a lot of money to put on a show, but we do it because we enjoy doing it and sharing our love and our passion with all you guys. So if you get please give us a thumbs up. Just give me a sec here. I just want to say, okay, just so you know, right now we're in a Kenny-athon, as we're calling it. YouTube-athon that's been going on since Thursday. It's going all the way till tomorrow. It's a fundraiser to help out Kenny's Kingsport Project, which is for our young friend here right beside me here, which is over at that side, him right there. That's my little buddy Kenny. So up next, we have an hourly show, and everybody just joins the next one after, and the raid parade, as they call it. So up next is going to be Lorraine. I spelled her name wrong. I'm sorry, Lorraine. From Traveling with Special Abilities. That's her link there, and I'm sure Meg can share out all the links here. Meg is our master. Well, Kenny is a master multitasker. Like I have to say, Meg, she's the master of everything. She's just like, you don't even have to ask. She's got it all in the ball, like boom, boom, boom. Same with Kenny. Kenny does the same thing. But yeah, so after my show in an hour, please go check out Lorraine after this. The link's right there. Let me see. So today's topic is Kenny's Kingsport Project. What is Kenny's Kingsport Project? We get this right here. I have a little thing here. I'm going to read it. Just bear with me here, guys. I'm not great with memorizing scripts or anything, so I'll read it from whatever I write down. So Kenny's Kingsport Project is, let me get rid of that banner so you can see there. As you all may know, Kenny, which is our friend here on the screen here, has recently arrived home from his big trip to a big trip of a lifetime, sailing with us on the Carnival Horizon group cruise. Kenny has returned to a different life with his papa now being in the hospital and Kenny not being able to return home. Sadly, it really saddens me that Kenny can't go home to be with his dad. You know, like I don't have any parents now, and I can imagine how Kenny feels right now. He misses his papa, right? So papa is currently in a nursing home rehabilitation facility. He has had some medical issues, and he's working really hard to recover and return home with Kenny. Before Kenny and or papa can return home, their home needs to be cleaned up and some repairs done. They have been living in poor living conditions for many years now, and it is not safe for them to return. Home health and social services will demand that their living situation must become livable again before either of them can return. This will require a lot of labor and some expenses to fix up. Our travel community, has decided to help out Kenny and his papa and are seeking funds to help pay for this work. Come be a part of the solution. Give the gift of love this holiday season. So give me 1 sec. Let me get rid of that. I got to get rid of this. Here we go. So next up is, who is Kenny? Kenneth Oakes, Fordman, aka Kenneth Oakes YouTube channel. This is our friend Kenny, and let's do something different here. Let's see. You ready? Come up, Kenny. You ready, buddy? Let's come on up there. Everyone, please meet my little buddy Kenny. He's my little baby brother now. He's I adopted my little baby brother. Because I got I see what's going on there. I got a co-host in the background sharing some things. You remember that, Kenny?
I remember that. Yeah.
What's going on? Is there everything okay? I don't know. I thought there was something.
Well,
you reacted, Kenny, and that's what I was reacting to. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just getting notifications on my.
Oh, okay. All right. Just want to make sure you're okay.
And also, there's people going back and forth in the house here. So
no, not a problem. We all have people. Now I'm all alone, and Andy had to go back out. She was rushed because I had to come home and do my live feed, and we were out shopping and doing some errands, and she didn't like it that I was rushing her to come home. So she said, okay, we can go home, and then I'll go back out. So she's out shopping. So Kenny,
yes,
welcome,
sir,
buddy. I really want to say that I do miss you, man. I really do.
I miss you too.
And it really, really hurts my heart that you're in this situation. As I was saying, I don't have my parents with me anymore, Kenny. And I'll be honest with you, I just had a nightmare the other night because I never had my mom here. She was my everything, and I'm pretty sure Papa's your everything. He's your heart.
Yeah, like I said before, he's really the only dad I really know. Because when my mommy had me, she was not married at the time.
Yeah.
And she really did not know, she personally herself did not really know how to take care of me when she did have me.
Yeah.
So I really don't know who the actual daddy is.
Okay. Yeah.
Nor do I really care because
all you know is your dad. I have a kind of not a similar situation, Kenny, but I had two fathers. One who we thought was your traditional father. He passed away when I was 7. Mm-hmm. But then I found out later in 2012, 2002, after my mom passed away, I found out that a family friend was actually my biological father who had 6 of us kids. So that guy that you know as your daddy, which would be Papa, that's who I thought was my daddy. So but my real dad, as you would call him, his name was George, right? So I understand what you're saying about you don't know who your dad and all that kind of stuff. So that's really, really, really tough being without that one core human in your life that you feel comfortable with in this crazy world, right?
Yeah, and What really it bothers me that I can't go and see him very much because he's gotten sick with
Yeah.
McNasty, I call it.
Yeah, the McNasty.
But good news today. I found out earlier today. He commented in one of the other chats that his quarantine part is done.
Nice. That's good. That's good
But
news.
the thing of it is, they still won't let him out of his own room because the whole floor that he's on has got the McNasty.
Oh wow. That is so sad. So sad.
So anyway, so I don't know.
But I'm sure Kenny eventually he's going to be able to come out. Everything's going to come to fruition, I guess you would say. You know, I had the McNasty before, so did you, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've had my share of it. I've tested three, 4 different times, and every one of them was positive.
Yeah.
I need to test again to see if I'm actually negative this time.
I'm praying for you, Kenny, man.
I hope I am.
When we come back from the cruise, there was a couple from our cruise that got the McNasty. Well, I actually had symptoms, but I ended up testing 3 different times, 3 different days, and both of us, me and Ananda, tested, and we're all safe, even though we had some yucky belly pains and stuff like that, which is contributed to some people would say, Kenny, and again, me and you we're still fairly new to cruising, is they call it the cruise spread. That's what I'm chalking it up to, right? You know what I mean? Oh, I'm sorry about that, Kenny. But it breaks my heart seeing you coughing like that because you even did this on the cruise, Kenny.
Yes, and it's the exact same cough that I've had since then. That's the thing.
It is crazy because that's what concerned me when we were on the ship. That's why I told you when we were going back to your cabin, it's like, oh, I'm really concerned for you because it was hurting me seeing you cough, but you turned out negative. You were fine, right?
Yeah, I tested twice, and then I come back from the
cruise, and then you get it off the cruise.
I come back from the cruise and the Disney trip.
Yeah.
So I must have picked it up somewhere along afterwards or something, somewhere.
Yeah.
Because like I said before, it's an airborne virus thing. Mm-hmm. And you never know where you're gonna pick
that thing up.
So
anyway, I'm going to bring up I have a couple more people down here before we go any farther. First up, we got my good friend. You know who this is, Kenny?
Yes, Rob. Cruising on.
So this is
what adventures with Eric B.
This is my good friend Rob from Cruising on the High Seas. Here, actually, we're going to do this. Thanks, co-host.
Anytime.
So for all you guys that don't know, Rob from Cruising on the High Seas is my partner channel. We support each other. And Rob's also my co-host. And I just learned, thanks to all you guys, including you, Kenny, about this co-host thing. Now I gave Rob access to this co-host part, Kenny. Thank you. Thank you for teaching me.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah.
The thing about it is, it wasn't long after I was supposed to co-host on V's live stream and Destinations Delight live stream yesterday, but for some reason, when they gave me access to their StreamYard accounts, it would not let me go live on them or even make comments in the StreamYard side. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You're supposed to be able to, when somebody gives you co-host, you're supposed to be able to do the exact same thing as the regular host does, be able to make comments.
Well, actually, so when I did it with Rob, I think it was Rob, we were talking about this, right, Rob? There was 3 different levels of control that they can have. So a host only can control limited amount. Then you got moderator that can have a lot more control. right? So that might have been an issue, right?
Mm.
So, like with Rob, I only gave him control to the limited amount. I don't want him going in deleting and adding stuff to my show, but I want him to be able to click on certain things, which I really like that feature. Really, it's good. Speaking of stuff like that, I also have somebody else down in the basement. I don't like keeping people in the basement. So we have a new friend here. This guy here, I guess he I'm going to bring him up. I want to ask him. I need to ask this. You ready? You good to go, Mike? All right. This is our good friend, new friend, good friend now, I can say, traveling with Mike. Mike, welcome in.
Thank you.
You want to let people know where you're at, Mike?
Currently Florida. And then heading up to Kingsport with, to help out up.
Hopefully to get up there and help out with Kenny. Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
So.
Now I want to ask you, okay, because I told you, like we just met and stuff. Yep. I wanted to know about this story because I heard it. This live feed that you were talking about, it was going around. Everybody was talking about it. So can you explain what that was all about?
So it was let me get rid of Halo here.
Halo.
Yep. There.
It's okay. We can think you're an angel, Mike. It's okay.
Started out as a joke to see if I can do a 24-hour live stream. Yeah. And then to 48 hours. And then, somebody said, well, if you're going to do that, just get, a week. And then it turned into 10 days. From there, it just blew up. It helped so many other people out that were, because it was a time, everybody was locked down. With the COVID thing going on and whatnot, and people were staying home and working from home. But anyways, so people were in a depression as well. It helped them out. I received so many emails that thanked me and whatnot. But anyways, it lasted. It got ended. The first run was 593 hours. The second one was 82 hours. And then the third one was 107 hours. So altogether, that was 182 hours.
So 182. Now, did that break a record?
1,200.
Well, 1,200. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Technically, it did in a way because nobody has ever done that long. Fully manned, constantly interactive on the panel, whether, I was up there with other people hosting or I was sleeping and somebody else was manning the controls. But
like
it
I
was
have Rob here right now.
Yep. So, it went out of control and just blew up. And
so is there a way that you can get that registered as a record?
Unfortunately, YouTube, and I tried. We several of us tried contacting StreamYard and YouTube about it. And what happened was, StreamYard only holds. They say they only hold up to 10 hours of recording.
Oh wow!
But somewhere on a server, there is the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because I still have the videos that show nothing but a black screen.
Oh, wow.
And says video can't play right now.
Huh.
So either still trying to process everything or it's just in so there's actually, the times on them, and it says how many hours and whatnot. But it would have cost me $1,000 to get into Guinness Book.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
You have to pay to get into it.
I didn't know you had to pay to get into the book.
Yep.
What?
I found that out through Donovan.
Oh, my good friend
I can't remember
Donovan.
his
I
channel
miss
name.
Donovan. Oh, I love hanging out with Donovan.
But he has a record in there for disc golf.
He did?
Yes.
I
Yep.
did not know about that.
Yep.
Oh, now I really got to talk to Donovan now.
So yeah, and he was explaining that to me. You had to pay, blah blah blah. So,
wow, I didn't know that. Rob, sorry, Mike.
Yep.
1 sec. Rob.
Now, is that $1,000 just to get in, or is it $1,000 application to get in?
I really don't remember. This was almost now, but so I really don't remember the conversation. I can't remember exactly what that qualified for. I think it was to the application and everything. Somebody verify it or something, but you'd have to either find out from Donovan or somewhere online because I honestly can't remember.
Okay.
I haven't seen Donovan since the cruise. Does anybody talk to Donovan? Mike, do you talk to Donovan much?
I saw him last. Saw him was in Fort Myers just before the group cruise. Because I went down to see Sean and Alana,
Yes.
and was down there, and a few
John
other
and Nancy.
down there.
John and Nancy. John, I think that was John and Nancy. Did you see John and Nancy there too?
Yes. Yep.
So that was you. I was trying to figure out who you are in that photo. Like, who's that guy?
Oh, you were there.
No, not me. No. I've seen some photos.
Okay.
I've seen some photos, and I was trying to think, who's this Mike or who's this guy in the photo?
Surprise! Surprise!
Yeah, we're getting the picture. Look at how much a small world this is. We all know each other now.
Like the Brene said, talked about so much in there, and it just like I said, the amount of help that it did. I really didn't want to stop it, but I had air conditioning in the trailer I'm in right now. I was down here in Florida, and it was April, March into April, and so you imagine no air conditioning. So I'd have to leave a window open on the side and the door cracked open and with fans, and still not. I remember people telling me, "Get outside, cool down, go eat." So
I know for me, like here in British Columbia, Canada, on the west coast of Canada. Now, not all Canadians live in igloos. Some do, But I live on the far west coast, just north of Seattle. So it's pretty. It's not cold. Like the lowest it gets is maybe 36 on average through the winter, right? You know what I mean? We get a lot of freaking rain. Like it's been raining for days and days and days. I have air conditioning going 24/7 all year long.
Y'all have fun.
Oh, who's that? Hello? Uh-oh, what was that? Oh, okay. Anyway, sorry. I get distracted. I have ADHD, so I'll have a lot of squirrel moments here. So, Mike, I'm going to ask a couple here before I'm going to go. I'm just going through the chat because I have a bad habit of getting behind the chat. So I just want to say hi to everyone. Welcome in. I appreciate you coming in. I will answer some questions when I see some questions here. So hang tight. If you get any questions for Kenny or anybody on the panel here, throw them in the chat. If you want to come up on the panel, the link's at the top of the screen. Come on in. We're just hanging out. I don't really have any full plans today, but I do want everybody to know that we are trying to raise some funds for my little buddy here down the left corner, or down the I don't know what you would call it. Would I say the left corner or the right corner? Rob?
Below me.
Yeah, below Rob.
But if you have a question, put GQ.
So, Mike, since I just met you, what is your channel all about, if you don't mind me asking?
Just I do photography.
Yeah.
So I will. I I I I took a break.
Hmm.
Some life things happened, and I took a break. But I'm slowly getting back into it. Mainly, I do photography level. I've done this lifestyle, the nomadic lifestyle, February of 2017.
Hmm.
I'm full time, travel to warmer weather. I'm technically based out of New Hampshire. That's where my
Up
vehicles
in the
are
cold.
registered and whatnot. But and it's beautiful up there in the late summer, early fall. Um, but yeah, other the rest of the time, I just go warmer weather,
Yeah.
and
So you,
um,
you you have plans for the future?
yeah,
You're
and
gonna.
something I want to take a picture of. I just stop and take
Do you
and
have Instagram and all that as well?
I lost my volume.
Uh-oh. Can you
Testing.
hear me?
Oh, all right, back. Yep,
Test it.
yep.
Do you have like
So,
Instagram or any of that stuff?
I have a um, photography page, um, my own personal page, and I started years ago a few years back in Instagram, but I really haven't been doing much with it.
Yeah,
Um,
Instagram has
I did have
mainly
a
gone
web.
video now.
Oh, all right.
Well, no, they still do photos,
So,
but what they're doing is they're following TikTok. TikTok has gotten so popular now; everybody's trying to mock that. So they're more or less trying to uh, get you all to throw up reels, which is kind of all the same. It's like YouTube. They're trying to get you to do YouTube Shorts, which is based off the same thing as TikTok, right? I wanted to ask because you were a photographer. Do you know a guy named Peter McKinnon? He's a
um,
YouTube channel.
I don't believe so.
Okay, so he's one of the really big, like he's got millions of subscribers and stuff on YouTube. He's a Canadian, so I look up to him. As I told you when I first met you the other night there, I love photography. I love it. It's just but
Yep.
it's too much brain work for me having ADHD and stuff to really fully understand photography and use the software to make it, all that stuff. It's hard. So even doing YouTube videos and stuff. So yeah, but he was my inspiration, Peter McKinnon. So I thought you might have, because you said you like photography and stuff. But yeah, that's awesome. And I also want to mention with you, Mike, and sorry, Kenny and Rob, we're coming over to you here soon. um, you were saying taking a break. I've taken a break from my channel a few times. I also deal with ADHD. I have deep depression. I have borderline personality disorder and all that kind of stuff. So I've been dealing with a lot of mental health stuff. And so I'm not typical like a lot of people that pushes through things. So what happens, I get overwhelmed and I've stopped my channel a few times, right? And a lot of people get burnout on YouTube. So that's what I've done. Well, I have since created another channel that I'm actually planning on starting up, and I already have the name. It's called Cognitive Nomad. And so, as I was saying to you, you guys live in that nomadic life. I would love to live that nomadic life, man. It's so freeing, and I would love to do that. And so, I just hopefully can inspire you. Like keep going with whatever you got going on, Mike. That's what I want to say.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, what did I? Why did I lose volume again?
Okay. While you fix that volume, I have somebody
Yep.
else.
All right.
The other Mike, you ready to come up? Uh-oh. Where did he go? It didn't come up. There he. Why does it keep doing that? Rob. Okay. We're just getting used to co-host, and all this. Rob, I will take care of that part. See, Kenny, how do you do this co-hosting? Does the channel tell you how to do it? Like when to put something up?
Usually,
Sorry, Mike.
I just let whoever I'm co-hosting with, I let them tell me how they want it done. So
That's okay. It's just a small little hiccup here, everyone. With me and Rob. It's all good.
Hey, Cruising
Hey,
Scene.
Clock Family Adventures. So it
What's
is.
going on, everybody?
How are you?
Okay.
It is finally nice to meet you. I've been seeing you coming in here, so now, so just so you know, you're seen in the community. So tell us a little bit about you, who you are.
I just got into it about a year. It was a year in August.
Yeah.
I started doing the videos. I do cruises, theme parks, and Las Vegas, and then like any other little travel that we do. Like we go to Tennessee every once in a while.
Oh, up where Kenny is?
We go to Pigeon Forge. He said it's about an hour from there, something like that.
Oh, you go to Pigeon Forge. Oh, of course, there's theme parks up that way.
Yeah.
I'm about an hour and a half from the Pigeon Forge Gatlinburg area.
You're only an hour away from that?
About maybe an hour and a half from.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, from the Pigeon Forge Gatlinburg area. Yeah, depending on traffic. Sometimes it may take two hours.
So when they have that meetup, so it's not too far for you to go to the meetup. That's why you're always going there. You know what I mean? Like Blaine's meetup every year that I was supposed to go to.
Do what now?
The meetup that Blaine, really creative.
He's in South Carolina.
No, I know. But when you guys all have that meetup, I thought it was Pigeon Forge.
No,
That's in
Branson. Oh, sorry. My apologies.
That's in Branson, Missouri.
Sorry, my apologies. I thought it was Pigeon Forge where you guys all meet up. I apologize. Sorry, Mike. So continue about your channel.
Nothing. That was just pretty much it. Like I said, theme parks, Las Vegas, cruising.
Okay.
I guess I stumbled across this community about a month ago, and it seems like it keeps vining off further and further.
There's tons of different tentacles to this community.
Yeah.
I started my channel October 24th, 2019. Now, I only have 500 and something subscribers. I'm not complaining or tooting my own horn or any of that kind of stuff. That's not what I was getting at. But I haven't really put as much effort into my channel over, say, someone like you that probably puts a lot of effort in there and going hard, right?
So actually what happened was I took a layoff from my job about 2 months ago.
Yeah.
And because I had a vacation, I had a cruise planned, and then I had Disney planned for this past week that we went. And I took a layoff, and my wife ended up getting COVID, so it wasn't worth going back to work in between the two vacations. So I just stayed off the whole time, and I said, okay, I'm going to try to concentrate on the channel. I had 187 subscribers at that point, and I think I'm at 483.
Wow, nice.
September 27th.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
It kind of blew up a little bit.
So I started following, my very first channel I followed was Tony and Jenny from Lolita Loca.
Yeah, that's why I got started doing it. I was watching him during COVID.
Yeah, like a lot of
work for a couple.
Yeah,
out of work for a couple weeks, and then he started talking about how easy it was, and that everybody should, if you think you want to try it, you should try it. Yeah. So I tried it.
Yeah, for me, I started watching all these gurus out there. I'm not going to name any of the gurus' channels. They don't need no recognition, other than that. Hey, I learned a lot about YouTube, but again, it was tough for me to do certain things. But I follow over. Wow, I'm well over 550 now, 550 channels YouTube, and most of them are travel related YouTube content creators. I may not get to see every bit of your content, but I do make it an effort to try to watch some of everyone, and I'll try to get into people's lives just to support. That's how I support. I can't sit in one community because there's so many things that happens in it. So I want to go and support whatever, but I will make it an effort to get into if you have a live feed one day. With my channel, I also watch a lot on Roku. So if you don't see me in your chats or whatever, if I'm not commenting, I still watch content out there. That's how I support. And with Roku, you don't comment. You can't comment. So a lot of people might think, oh, you don't, you're not checking out my channel or any of that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's the way it is. A lot of times, if I'm down in my living room, I watch it on my TV.
That's right. Yeah, a lot of people do.
I can't comment, but I can at least give a thumbs up.
You give a thumbs up. You can do that with your remote, which I do, all that kind of stuff. Also with the Roku, it's like my Netflix, although I do have Netflix on my Roku, but YouTube is my thing. So how everything's all shown on your Roku.
Yeah, it shows all your different
channels that you watch and everything. Binge watch, Traveling Mike today, and then tomorrow I'll watch you guys. You know what I mean? Like, I do a lot of that, right? If it's something that catches my eye, like you can't. I'm not that type of person that will sit there and only watch Rob's videos. You know what I mean? But I'll watch some of Rob's videos. Are you okay, Rob? Are you gonna, Mike? Were you there last night when Rob fell asleep?
Which Mike?
Oh, sorry, Traveling Mike. Sorry, Traveling Mike.
Yes, I was.
Yeah, Kenny, yep. You're not the only one that falls asleep.
We actually, Rob,
I saw
you
and.
So Mike, actually, the other Mike was talking about the moon, the man in the moon. I actually photoshopped Rob into the moon and sent it to Sean, but he didn't share it. So, but that's okay. And I shared it with Rob.
Oh, you should have said something. I would have shared it.
Hold on, let me see if I can find it on my computer.
Don't you dare,
Robbie, are you okay if I find it and share it?
Don't you dare!
Come on, Bobby.
Well then, if you don't share it, I'll get it from you, and I'll share it tonight on my stream at some point.
Yeah, hold on, let me find it. Oh wait,
fine.
Oh no, not this one right here. Oh no, Bobby.
Fine, put it out there.
Are you ready to see this, Bobby?
Again, fine. Let it rip.
Are you sure you're okay with me sharing it, Bobby?
Yeah, let it rip.
I gotta. See,
oh,
Kenny,
that is awesome.
Kenny, you're not the only one that falls asleep, okay?
Okay.
That is awesome.
So Robbie was on whose live was that last night that we were on?
Mine.
It was mine. Yours, Mike? Okay, yeah. There you go.
Yep.
See, that's a thing with co-host. You can turn it off whenever you want, Rob. That's funny. Okay. Anyway, sorry, I just wanted to do that.
No, that's fine. We had a lot of pictures of Kenny, and it was the same picture of him sleeping in the recliner, but it was just placed in various spots, like moon, the beach of Normandy. I think one of them was the Great Wall. Can't remember where, but it was places.
I actually love that, man. They did a better Photoshop job with the man in the moon with that other one, but I tried last night. It was a very long day, but I had to make sure Rob got to see it, so I did that quickly for Rob. I just want to go back in here to the chat, just say hi to a bunch of people. We got Eric B. Hey, Eric, how you doing, buddy? We got our, I call her a superhero, Meg. It's our good friend, Meg. Meg's throwing up all the links. And just a reminder, everybody, actually, I'm going to share this. Where is it? Give me one sec. Overlays. Where's my overlays? There it is.
Overlay. Just remember, who won the bidding war?
You have to tell people what the bidding war is all about, Rob, first.
On Sean's channel from the Ducks, where we were bidding on a mug.
So you got a mug for $100. I got lanyards for $100.
Oh, yeah, so that's right. That's right. I remember you commented. Yes, you got lanyards for $100.
I bought them from SCT. Was doing anybody that donated 25.
Yeah.
So Mobang was gonna do the 500 match up to 500.
Yeah.
So it started getting close to the end, so I went ahead and threw $100 on it just to try to at least get 200 out of it.
Increase it, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but for one, it's a good cause, obviously.
Yep.
And two, I was on in the background with Rob last night when he was doing that, talking to him on my phone. Not that I was giving him stuff, telling him stuff. And I actually looked up on eBay, which a lot of that stuff. I went on my first cruise in March on Carnival Panorama, and it was Carnival's 50th birthday, and they had these, the ship models. You're a cruiser, the ship models. One of those ships, I think it was like $200 or something. I can't remember the price. Roughly $200 on the ship, and they were selling them on eBay for $2,000. Not that I was trying to tell Rob to put it on there, but I'm just saying, like, that's how precious these things are, right? Same with your lanyards, right?
Yeah.
now, was it SAT's lanyards? Because they have a lot of lanyards, or was it Carnival's
celebration? It was SAT lanyards.
Wow, you paid a lot. I won't tell you what I paid for my SAT.
Yeah, you got them free for trivia, right?
Yeah. I even got a brain with mine.
Yeah. I got some luggage tags.
Oh, did you? Oh, see, now I don't have the luggage tags. Now, see? Now that makes it more valuable, right? And so, Rob, you with your mug, the 24 CARROT.
Yeah, the carrots.
And
ahead,
if
Nick.
you don't mind, Rob and Larry and stuff, actually with that bidding and whatnot and the other stuff, actually Tim ended up doing $500 for that stream, and then he ended up doing $500 on my stream to the deal was that Kenny Crystal had to go to bed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But
of course.
So altogether, Tim and we all really appreciate it. Tim donated $1,000.
Holy moly! Now, I don't see. Is Troy here? I don't see him.
I haven't seen him yet.
Yeah, he's. I don't. The last total we saw was with the checks that Kenny has.
Yeah.
I believe it was almost $4,000.
Oh, that's awesome! And we still got today and tomorrow.
And that was early this morning. So I don't know what's gone on during the day.
This is what our goal is, 5,000. So you're saying we're at $4,000? Oh my gosh! Amen, man. I just want to throw this in here while I'm in my what do you call it here? I just want to say thank you to Scott and Amber from Kicking It Country for taking care of Kenny in his time of need and his pawpaw. Like Kenny needs our help, guys. Kenny can't go home with his pawpaw until we help fix up his home and stuff. We have issues with our home, but I have the ability to fix it. I don't need the support, but Kenny and his pawpaw need our support, man. Kenny deserves it. There he is. Scott, again, thank you. Thank you to you and your wife for taking care of our little buddy here, man. Takes, big heart, man. Like, I would give you 1,000 prayers and everything, man. It's unlimited, man. You're blessed, man.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Real quick, Meg posted last was 32.56 in PayPal, and that's in PayPal, and then Kenny and they have a total of $600 and
so 38
checks or something.
38.56. And that's just in cash donations and checks, right?
Yep. So,
we also
and then
have
the Amazon list, I think last I saw only had one item left on it.
Wow.
So,
I think that's what Brian posted earlier.
So
something just caught my eye. Sorry, guys. This thing here, FYI, Sam's Gas here in Southern California, $4.28 a gallon. That sounds sickening. We
Amazon. Yeah, Meg just posted in the chat. Amazon only has one item.
Wow. So if you can, any of you guys out there, can you please go check out the Amazon link? Can you throw the Amazon link, Meg, just in case they want to go? What's left? We know what item is left. Any needs?
It is a multi-purpose bathroom cleaners.
Okay.
54 pack, commercial and household.
Nice.
So
maybe can somebody out there can go grab that item? We can clear that Amazon list. There was a lot of stuff on that list.
That's not one of the ones that they couldn't
tools
ship.
and
Yeah. So like I'm blown away from this whole freaking community. Like we were saying, I need a nickname because there's two mics. It's hard.
Just call me Clock.
Yeah, Clock. There we go. Clock. As
Well,
we were saying, right? Like this
change my
community,
name
man. Oh,
I was just gonna say I was gonna to the other mic.
oh, go ahead.
What was that?
Oh no, keep going. Keep
Oh,
going.
sorry. I was actually looking at while you were going to ask that question. But Mike, what do you take pictures of? My mom takes pictures too. Oh, what do you use to take pictures? My mom takes pictures also. Is what they're saying.
Yeah. And when somebody else was talking, but mainly my love is landscape, scenic stuff, and wildlife. The real money is in weddings, senior pictures, family portraits. I do all that. I did for a few years. I was doing the Miss New Hampshire, local areas. It's like Littleton or Miss Berlin Gorham, whatever. But so I did those, and then went to the actual Miss Hampshire one year and did some photos there.
Oh wow!
But yeah, it's just it's because when you're getting paid, you have to work under what other people want, and I really don't do well. But
so for me, I was getting into flowers and stuff like that. I really love taking photos of flowers and nature stuff like that. But I haven't done it in a while because I've been I've been in the house. Like both my wife and I were on disability, and we haven't get out much. And plus, living in the environment where I live is very. You're not really motivated to go outside and do all that stuff in the rain. Like we're in our rainy season right now, so all you want to do is stuff in your house. You don't want to go out there. Like we went out. It's not raining today, but it's cold, right? It's 36 degrees. You don't want to go outside and do all this nice, beautiful photography and stuff like that. So I actually haven't been taking. So now, if I'm gonna, if you guys don't mind, throw a little plug out there. I'm Rob.
Yeah, hold on a second. I'm just looking at something.
Hi, Josh. Sorry. I just want to throw a plug in there that I do have a camera for sale. If you guys don't mind me saying it, I have a Canon 70D. It's a whole package. It's the original box. It's got the CDs, everything. It comes with two lenses, an 18 to 55 millimeter and a 75 to 300 millimeter zoom. Comes with 3 batteries, one original Canon battery with 2 Amazon batteries with the charger. Comes with the 32 gig SD card. Comes with a microphone. It's a 20 megapixel camera. I really don't remember all the details part, but yeah, if you guys are interested, I got it up on Facebook, a few groups here. There's no bites, but I think the price that I'm asking is fair. Oh, it also comes with in an actual Canon sling bag that I got for it, but I got it for $700 right now. I did get somebody that laughed when I had it on $750, I dropped it $50 just to, maybe entice somebody. But here in Canada, nothing moves fast. I just thought if anybody's looking for a camera, I do have one for sale.
Yep. If I'm correct, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe I was just on the Amazon site. If I read correctly, I think it's all gone.
It's all gone? Yeah.
Oh.
Nice.
If I'm correct.
Huh?
No, wait.
Huh.
I can't see anything that has to be added to the cart.
How about Penny? Tell me.
The multi-purpose bathroom cleaners are still showing.
Look.
At least on my end.
Oreo.
It's okay, guys. It's all right.
But yeah.
Sorry,
And-
my wife's just come in. Come here. You gotta come say hi, love. Gotta say
And-
this is my wife, Amanda. She's coming back. So you know who this
Hi,
is?
everybody.
You know who that is?
No,
Who's that?
never seen him before in my life.
Yeah, that's the sleeper.
Bobby.
Bobby, you're look at how he's treating you, love.
I
Look at how
know.
he's treating you.
I know.
No, see, so and you know who that is?
Kenny.
That's Kenny. And so now, do you want to know who they are?
Hi.
Do you want to know who they are?
Yeah, I do.
Their names are. Oh, hold on. I need to get rid of these. Where's my helper? Get rid of these comments. See, Robbie's
Probably sleeping.
See, look at the now I can't get rid of this comment, Rob.
Probably sleeping on the moon again.
He's supposed to be my thing here. He's supposed to get rid of my comments so I can say. Now you can see their names.
Oh, Mike and Mike.
The other, I didn't see you do that, Mike. Good.
Hi, Mike.
So this is Evelyn Mike. That's why he's putting the other one. So Mike is down in Florida. He's in the really nice weather.
No, it's freezing outside.
Yeah, and so this is Clock Family Adventures. That's the other Mike. That's why we had to do it that way. And Clock, where are you from again? Sorry,
I'm in Maryland.
Maryland. They're in Maryland. You know where that is, right?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because I actually,
Right.
in a sense of the country, I'm not. I know we're Baltimore, right?
It's in the state.
Yep. East Coast, Washington D.C.
Okay, now I know where. Look at this. Look at the temperature where Mike is.
The wind right now is so cold outside.
Do you know what that is, love? 79. Okay, that was.
It's about what mid-20s or something.
It's in the 20s.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can keep that. It's 57 here.
Ooh.
What is it? Where it is with you, Clock?
57.
57. Even that's actually not bad. For us Canadians on the West Coast here, that 57, that's like summer weather for us. I would love to have that.
Right. Today it's probably about what, like 6 or 7 now?
Oh, today it is actually, one sec, I'll let everybody know how warm it is here. It's really warm. Like I was out in my t-shirt.
It's warm, but the wind right now is really cold. Yeah.
So for you, it
feels like 2. Yeah.
It feels like 2, but it feels like 36 here.
House shuddered as small earthquake hit Tofino.
Oh yeah.
We had an earthquake last night.
Actually, Rob, I'm going to say to Rob, I don't know if you know this or not. When we were talking before Mike's show, it was around, what was it? What time was it?
10 to 8.
10 to 8. So it would be 10 to 11 your time. There was an earthquake over in Vancouver Island. And Nanda, while I was on the show, talking to you or talking to Mike, she said, did you feel that? Like, is it the wind or something? And I said, no, I didn't feel nothing. And so when I go, after all thing was done and going into bed, and I found out that at the exact same time, there was an earthquake over in Vancouver Island.
Ken felt it.
Ken felt it? See, I don't need, I've been living out here on the West Coast since 2005. And what they
doesn't feel anything.
That's not nice.
And,
They say earthquakes happen here daily out here. Most of them you don't feel them. I've been out here since 2005 and I've never felt an earthquake ever.
It wasn't very strong.
It was a 4.9. Yes, that's strong.
Yeah, but it wasn't right under us. So.
No, not under us,
Yeah.
but over in Vancouver Island, which
Yeah.
in their terms, it would be, I'm going to say, about 100 miles away. But that's still close. Like, she felt it. I didn't feel it.
It felt like a big wind. That's all.
Hmm.
Well, it was nice to see you, gentlemen, and meet you.
So
I got to unpack the groceries.
what do you want to say to Kenny? You know what he's going on. You know what we're doing here.
Yeah. I'm glad you're doing good, and I hope everybody continues to donate and help you out.
Kenny's got the McNasty. He's got the McNasty as well.
Oh.
Him and his dad.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Kenny, are you're gonna test today?
Hopefully, I will get Amber to test me later. Hopefully, they're getting ready to go to a Christmas parade that's happening today. But hopefully, I'll get Amber to test me later if she's got any tests to be able to do it with. But I'm not sure. But hopefully. But thanks for everything, and thanks for all the donations. And your next show is Traveling with Special Abilities here in 3 minutes.
Yeah, I just shared your link there. And if you can, and you have social media, okay, love you. If you have any, please, if you have any social media, can you please share out the links to everyone? We're still going on until tomorrow night. December, what is the date that everybody's coming to your house, Kenny? And
December, the date is December the 3rd through the 11th.
Yes, and just to clarify to everybody, if you missed it and stuff, so this is a charity to help out Kenny and his papa to help them to fix up their home. It's got into a disarray, and they need our help to get them so they can move back in. Kenny's papa is in a hospital. He's doing better now, so he should be out. And so we want to get Kenny and his papa back together, because Kenny, he's our little man. He's my little baby brother, and I got to take care of you, Kenny. And I can't wait to hang out with you again one day. And we got to have a drink. It doesn't need to be an alcohol drink. I'm the same kind of with you, Kenny. I don't really drink a lot. I don't even really drink, but we'll have a drink one day.
Yes.
Hey, guys, I'm going to wrap everything up. It is 12:59. I got carried away with talking to everybody. I appreciate. Sorry, Rob.
Bye, guys.
Hi, Rob. Just a sec. 1 sec. I need to get rid of one thing here, because I don't like how it's covering my friend Rob here. I'm gonna get rid of the names. Sorry, it was. Hold on, Rob. Give me 1 sec, Rob. We're gonna turn it off so it doesn't. There we go. There you are, Rob. Anyway, as you can see right there, that's a QR code that'll take you directly to the link to help donate whatever you can, $1, $2, or if you're in Canada, a loonie or a toonie, or $100. Anything that will help, man. Just help us to help Kenny, like I said, there, right there, and help my little buddy. Anyway, thank you all for hanging out. I appreciate your time. Please go check out Lorraine's channel there. There is a link still there, right? I'm sure the link will be in there. Thank you all for watching. And again, just a reminder, I go live every Thursday evening at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, or 9 p.m. Central for those that can't figure out the ones in between.
I'll be on tonight at 8.
You're on tonight at 8?
Yep.
Oh, okay. So yeah, go check them out. Mike, are you on tonight?
If y'all want to join,
only I told Meg, because Kenny was having issues with the internet, and he wasn't sure at one point whether he was going to be able to have internet.
Okay.
So I told Meg I would cover his 6 to 8 if in need, but other than that, be bouncing around from show to show, and
so
I may strike up a live after Ron's.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
So 1:30.
What I want to say is I'm going to throw another little plug in here. I just booked a group cruise for us. Nanda and I are celebrating our 10-year wedding vow renewal in June of 20.
Awesome.
It's actually our actual anniversary is June of 2024, but I had to switch it because a cruise line didn't help me the way I wanted them, so I switched back to Carnival. So I just booked a group cruise for us. It's May 5th to May 12th on Carnival Celebration out of Miami, going. Oh my gosh, now I forget. Okay, so Amber Cove, is San Juan, Puerto Rico, St. Thomas, and then back to Miami. So yeah, it's going to be a group cruise like we just went on last month. You guys are all invited if you want to go on that. Just reach out to me if you want any more information about it. Rob, you already said you're going to go on there. Anand and I is going there, and I got a few other people interested that's going to be on there. So, but I do have a Facebook link for that. So if you want more information, just reach out to me and I'll tell you more.
That'll work.
Okay, thank you, everyone. Hope you all have a great Saturday and go enjoy the next show. And don't forget, donate. I have a little white tack on my wall and I can see where to point. Good day, guys.